Yeah, my name is Bob Blue. I'm the Director of Winemaking at Fetzer Vineyards and the creator, the founding winemaker of Bonterra and the biodynamic wines, the Roost, the McNabb, and the Butler. Our vineyards was started in 1968, and so it's about 50 years old. And we've been doing biodynamic farming since 2002. So our Mendocino is where we grow our grapes for our biodynamic wines, and it's a very dramatic landscape. It's from San Francisco, it's about 2 hours drive north, and then you come into some really small valleys where the grapes are grown, and we're about 35 kilometers from the Pacific Ocean. So it's a very rural, quiet part of California, which is a big state, but it's also very dramatic and wild when you go there. It has two climates, really. It really has a very wet winter and a very dry summer. And so it's perfect for growing grapes because the water, the rainfall gives us life, and the dryness is really something that the grapes really like and keeps the diseases down. So it's a really wonderful region for growing grapes. So we grow a number of different grapes in Mendocino, because we have valley floors and then we have mountain tops. So on the valley floors, we grow things like Chardonnay, the white varieties, Viognier, even varieties like Roussanne. Up on the shoulders of the valley, you'll see things like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, even Zinfandel. When you get to the mountains, you'll also see Zinfandel, but we really like to grow Syrah, Grenache, Mourvedre, some of the Rhone varieties. So our production is for the biodynamic wines, the Roost and the McNabb and the Butler, is very small production. Everything is hand-picked. It goes through very high-tech equipment that makes the fruit very clean and fermented in small tanks, and then aged. Everything is aged in French oak. So it's a very boutique style of winemaking. Exporting to other countries, that's a good question. I'm going to say that right now, as a company, we're about 20% exported. Well, Mexico is, I've been learning about this is my second year coming to Mexico, and Mexico City specifically. And what I've been told is that it's really changing in terms of interest in wine. That there's growth, annual growth has been about 7%, and I think it's a lot like what I've experienced in our own, in my life, growing up in California. California was not a wine-loving country or state in the beginning. So what we see is that Mexico the food is exotic and wonderful and traditional yet experimental, and wine just goes with that whole experience. So I think for Mexican people, it's a great exploration. It's a lot of fun to discover wine. It's like discovering music. It's a lot of fun.